Hey, this is Jess.
What's up? This is Kels.
And this is
The Lover's Guide.
It's too late to find out. You know that you mine now. It's too late to find out. You know that you mine now. It's too late to find out. Speed it.
So we're back with a new video, guys, and today we are doing a divine reading. So if you're a divine feminine or you're a divine masculine, this is your video for sure. This is your reading for the month of June. Now, we've been going through a lot of crazy events lately. You know, we've been having all the protests going on due to the killing and the murder of George Floyd. But there's been a lot of information coming up, kind of debunking that behind the scenes of this matter. We have protesters that are coming into the city paid by George Soros, which is a billionaire. He's allegedly paying these people to incite riots and pretty much destroy our protests. So if you want to find out more information on that, you know what I'm saying, you can watch Young Pharaoh's video where he kind of lay it all out. You know what I'm saying, he goes in on the deep state, which is Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and all the Democratic Party that are pretty much not in your favor. You know what I'm saying? So they're using a lot of reverse psychology that you wouldn't even think about if you're just the average mind and you're just listening to the media. So I encourage everyone to take that step further. Go watch Young Pharaoh's video and get your spirit straight, because there's a lot of things happening in this world. They're trying to invoke martial law. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to keep us in the house. They tried it with the COVID-19. That wasn't working, so they inciting the Black Lives Matter to get people to rebel.
It's a lot of information to take in, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the other side, people saying like, oh, it's just a conspiracy theory and whatever, and that whole thing. But because we actually attended the first protest.
Absolutely.
Here in Chicago, the first day.
Yeah.
And so, you know, as soon as we got there, we're like, wow, it's a lot of white people, you know, supporting this movement, you know what I'm saying? So that was the first thing. So as I'm recording, you shooting a video in the midst of the protest of First Amendment. That's out now.
That is
if
out
you
now.
want to go check that video out, it's over at Cito World, shot by me, edited by Cito. And definitely stream the project, Walk Up Your Leg. It's like, it's the hottest shit. And I'm not even being biased. It's honestly the hottest shit out right now, and it's so fitting for the time. So I'm recording the video, whatever, and I'm just, you know, I'm getting some B-roll, some footage or whatever. And on the sign that says Long Live Rekia Brown, the A in Rekia, it looked weird, but it was like, I just caught it and I glanced, and then I didn't think anything of it. So we get back to the house, going over the footage, editing, and I'm like, it's something with that A, but I still didn't look closely into it. I'm just like, maybe they just did the A. But anyway, fast forward to watching the Young Pharaoh video that Kel was just talking about. He points out the symbol for anarchists. So I'm like, well, as soon as I saw that A, I'm like, that A looks familiar. So it instantly clicked in my head from the sign. So I was like, hold on. I go to the video, I go through it, and I find it, and I'm like, that's the same symbol. It was the same symbol. Like, and then like the guy, he had his face covered up. Like you couldn't see anything. Like obviously everybody out there in masks or whatever, but you couldn't see nothing. But I could tell why, because his hands and arms and stuff. But he had that sign up. He made sure he put it in the camera too. So that's what got me. I'm like, yeah, it's time to start connecting some more dots here, because
Everybody go watch the First Amendment video by me. I was performing it at the Chicago protest right now. You can see it on my channel, Cito World, like she said.
But yeah, so we decided to sit down and do a video for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Now, you don't have to be a woman to receive the divine feminine message, and you don't have to be a male to receive the divine masculine. What I'm saying is, we all carry both energies.
So if you are one person watching this video, like she said, we both have divine feminine natures and we both have divine masculine natures. When we talk about these natures, we're not really correlating them to actual female and male. These are energies. Now, your masculine natures would be like your thoughts, your visions, things that you build, things that you push out, and things that you can bring down to reality. Now, your feminine natures would be something you feel. There's something like to call them your waters, or something like to call something that you can receive a certain energy. Even your body is a feminine nature. So that's why women are the human creators, because we all come from women. These are feminine natures. We can receive things and our experience from this body. So now that that's being said, we're going to get into this reading. We're taking 3 cards. I'm going to do 1 card, Jess is going to do 1 card, vice versa, until we all end up with 6 cards on the table. Now this reading, it just totally depends on what resonates with you, and here we go.
This is the card that I just picked up off the floor because it fell out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with it.
Ace of Wands.
It's the Ace of Wands. So wands represent creating to me. I think of like magicians, you know what I'm saying? Like being able to do magic and manifest and to create. The Ace of Wands for me represents just the mastering of that. And it's so crazy because you were explaining like the feminine nature. You were saying like we're the creators, you know, so I feel like instantly what came to me is women, you know, standing up and creating, you know what I'm saying, like taking their power back and mastering manifestation, you know. And I feel like this is the perfect time. Like another thing that I noticed at the protest were there was so many women. It was a lot of women, you know. I feel like women are definitely more than ever now standing in their power, you know, standing in this Ace of Wands position to bring forth a new world, you know, manifest a new world. It's a lot of women, even the women like around me, you know, they're trying to, you know, like start businesses and, you know, just be their own boss, you know what I'm saying, like with visions of the future, you know, to create a better livelihood and lifestyle for their kids or, you know, their family, you know what I'm saying. So this Ace of Wands, and then like just looking at it, you know, it's like, you know, it's like the hand is like emerging from the cloud, from the wind. So that's like that's that thought, you know what I'm saying, that's that thought. So it's kind of like becoming like balanced, you know. Things like we're in the process now of restoring balance back here, you know, on earth. What do we call earth? Mother nature, you know what I'm saying. So just this emerging from that thought, like Kel was saying, as far as like the masculine, that being like the physical, and just that bringing that down, you know, is making me think of that same thing, you know what I'm saying, like women becoming in balance. But the thing about it is, I feel like women have already been on this path and been on this journey. You know, you have more women, like I said, we have more Black entrepreneur women and women in general, you know, being entrepreneurs now. But I mean, honestly, I felt like it was kind of like, and I'm not saying all women was thinking like this, but like you kind of had a group of women that's like, oh, I don't need a man for nothing, and you know what I'm saying. And it's just really just like toxic masculine energy, if you will, you know. So this is like I said, the restoration, you know, bringing back that balance with the feminine and the masculine. And it's a perfect first card to pick because what better way, you know, to start your foundation, you know what I'm saying, than being in balance. Yeah, women creating a new world. Like you said, we're the creators, you know, and people come from us. We birth new beginnings. So that's the
Right,
first
so
card.
that's y'all first card. Femmes, now we're about to get to the masculines, y'all first card. So the masculine's first card, I don't know how the masculine's energy right now. I see a lot of masculines turned up about this. I see the queens turned up, but I see the masculines, you know, we turned up. We're taking some of our being intellectual, some are being cheap and letting the media manipulate them. So we're gonna read the masculine's energy that is watching this channel. So if you're watching this channel, this is likely meant for you, or for energy that you're giving or you're receiving. You know what I'm saying? So just know how to pinpoint in your life. So y'all first card, boom. I don't even know what it is. So it's the death card. So guys, we are seeing a transformation go on external to us. So maybe y'all are letting go of the old world. There's a new world coming in. So this is what this means. The old world that y'all see is transforming. That's what death is. When you see death, don't get scared. Death is just transformation and renew. So if you can learn how to let go of that something, it'll be a good death. Now, we don't really know what that is until we finish the reading, but just know that your first card is the death transformation card. Something external to you is transforming. There's a lot of things external to us transforming. Now, we're going to see what the energy is on our next card.
Like these two together, you know, is like Kayla said, like the wands are fire. That's that new creation, being sparked,
like you
that
said.
creativity, that vision, that thought emerging, you know. So
And since it's coming out of a cloud, clouds represents thoughts, and fire represents passion. So you're putting passion behind those thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So
putting passion in front of those thoughts.
And ace represents one, and those are your thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I would say like the master, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you know, you are the master of yourself. The Queen of Swords. My divine feminines is y'all ain't fucking around. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all not playing. I'm gonna let you pull your second card first before I even get into it. Yeah, because I want to read these together. Yeah, Swords is air, so it's also dealing with thoughts. We getting our thoughts together, ladies. We getting our mental together, and I love it.
Is the Emperor. The Emperor. So a lot of you guys are receiving a lot of spiritual knowledge. So this kind of seems like a lot of you guys are like on the fence about what you're receiving, but you see this guy, he has on red, like it's like an urgency. You know what I'm saying? For you guys to kind of focus in on this knowledge, and this knowledge is what's causing this transformation right here. So a lot of you guys, let me just break this down. A lot of you guys are receiving some type of knowledge, and it's coming in a form of urgency. And that urgency is aiding in this transformation because y'all see what's going on outside. So it's like y'all gotta hop on this knowledge right now because this is taking place. This person that you're observing is the example to you, or these thoughts about this person, or these thoughts about someone you're observing is an example to you. You know what I'm saying, that you should be in, and that example is making you go through a death period with your old self. Someone is bringing you spiritual knowledge. You should be on your spiritual path by now.
So this fell out, but I put it back in the deck. I don't even know if y'all saw that, but
Oh,
it
what
fell
was
out, but I put it back in the deck.
Ew, is that the hangman?
So I was like, I'ma shuffle it up. I'ma shuffle again, but if it's meant to come out, then I'ma pull it again.
It just happened right there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the star.
Alright, so yeah. The video cut off and we was going in, but we gonna get back into it because I'm true to this. So I had pulled the star card. You know, so just getting into what we see in the star card, this person is not clothed. You know, she is getting water from this pool. It looks as if she's pouring water into the pool, receiving water from the pool. Regardless, this is telling us to tap into our true self, the nature of our true self. Tap into nature. You know, and that could be like actual nature outside, but you know what we know and what we come to learn and realize is that that's a part of us and that's who we are. So this is definitely calling for us to tap into the source.
Even when she was saying the naked, the person is naked, you know what I'm saying? I feel like nakedness is vulnerability. That's a hard pull. Now my pull for the guys was the page of Pentacles. I'm gonna let that clear up so y'all can see it. So Pentacles always represent the earth element, so which is practicality and thinking. So like I said, guys, we're receiving some type of thoughts or information that deals with like making a decision or having a responsibility or taking charge. And this guy here, he has on red, so it's also dealing with passion, and that is causing a death period. You know what I'm saying? Or that death period that we're observing is having us in this Emperor energy, which is those thoughts of this new position that we have to take upon ourselves, and that new position will indefinitely, if we utilize this energy the right way, end us up with this new blueprint, which is where you see this young guy with this pentacle in his hand looking up at it in awe because he's done the right thing and he has a new opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He's found a new job, a new structure, a new thing that he can present. You know what I'm saying? But I like when the cards are turned this way, I view them as internal. This hasn't necessarily manifested external, but it is internal. So it's very close to manifesting. This guy is what we're eventually going to end up going, but we have to go through this. We have to go through this death period. You can't be afraid to die. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying dying, I don't mean physically. I mean you have to kill that old ego. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said at the beginning of this, the world is changing. The world is transforming. So either you're gonna be with the change or not. Either you're gonna step into this position of power, or someone else is gonna step into it, and then either you're gonna be looking at them with this and observing there, or you're gonna be the one that's holding this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and
make sure you got your shit straight, guys, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit getting real, man.
Yeah,
y'all got a lot of power on y'all hands. Go ahead, do y'all thing, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, and before the camera had cut off, I was also saying that with the star card, before I get into this Queen of Swords, because I went back and I was talking about the Queen of Swords as well, but with this star card, I was saying how, with the looting going on, a lot of our resources have been cut short. They stopped supplying food for the CPS kids, and a lot of stores are shut down, so it's time to tap into the simplistic way of things, the source of things, things that are embedded in us, things that as women in our nature we know but may have been a little bit removed from. It's time to tap back into that. And going back to the Queen of Swords, This woman here, you know, she's sitting on her throne with her sword. She is guarding herself, you know, and Kel had mentioned how, you know, there's a lot of clouds behind her, but she's clear. She's in control of her mental. I get it, you know, we're going through a crazy time right now, and just keeping our mental stable and healthy could be a bit of a challenge, but I'm here to tell you this is possible. You know, this is possible. Not only is it possible, it's crucial. This is not the time to be weak. What I'm also saying is that we have the support. And that was another thing I brought up as well, like just with the reading that Kel gave for the divine masculine, you're looking at these energies as one and not necessarily as like you're a partner. This is grand support. This Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Star, this is grand support to this death, supporting this new beginning that everybody is undergoing. Now's the time to assume the position. This Queen of Swords, this mental clarity, so that we sit in this power. And they're both sitting in power. You know, this is mental clarity, and this is, you know,
spiritual clarity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? As you can see, the Emperor has the Rams on there. That's dealing with the Aries energy, being assertive and being willful and being passionate and using anger in the right way. Y'all want to see what house y'all got Aries and Scorpio and see what area of life that's dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Because that's going to help you build this new beginning. And like I said, this is an internal thing, but he is standing on land, you know what I'm saying? But it's not external, it's internal. Just because it's internal doesn't mean it's less of a force than external. It just means it's at a different vibrational state. You know what I'm saying? Now, you still can cater to that vibrational state, but how you do that in this case is by putting depth to these old things. You know what I'm saying? By being assertive with these thoughts that you're learning from. You know, these thoughts that you're experiencing, these thoughts that you are responsible for at this time to do your transformational work.
And we have the Queen of Swords here. Going back to the thoughts. You know, she's cutting through these negative thoughts. She's sitting on her throne and she's in control of her. The sword is, like we said, is air, is thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So she is definitely not playing around. She's not playing around. And even like tying that back into the Ace of Wands, you know what I'm saying? Like this cloud around this hand. You know, this hand is emerging from the thoughts. This fire is being pushed out. You know, this fire is being pushed out. We need this ambition. You know what I'm saying? We need this drive, this passion to be in balance with what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We have to match the drive with the idea, with the creativity, you know, which is going to bring forth that internal newness. But like Kel said, like, you know, once we discover this internal newness, you know, it has to manifest. You know, we have to, like you said, we need something to talk about. Let's talk about it. Let's see it. This is pinpointing the source. You know, this is pinpointing the issue or however way you want to look at it. But it's also telling you that we have grand support here. You know, like that's really what I'm picking up on. I'm really feeling the support here. You know, it's death. The world was just in flames a couple of days ago. You know, a lot of stuff is shedding, but we have the support right here to begin anew, you know?
And how I connect the feminine reading with the masculine reading, like I said, this is assertive energy on the masculine side that can come in a deaf form. And when you think of death, that might seem scary because you have to let go of something old, right? You have to think about when you leave the planet. You got to let go of your family. You got to let go of this and that and things you were attached to. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this is page, and when that page come in, this is something new, and that newness feels like stability, but not just any type of stability, internal stability first.
Yeah, tap into how you feel, you know what I'm saying, and come out of it stronger. You know, like Kel said, well, these clouds can be confusion or cloudiness, but that's not what I'm picking up at all. I'm seeing vision. I'm seeing clear vision. I'm seeing 2020 vision, baby. 2020, you listen to everybody around you and like, oh, 2020 this is horrible. Fast forward me to 2021. That's these clouds. Mm-hmm. The clouds is 2020, baby. Mm-hmm. But what you gonna be, the clouds, or you gonna be the queen, or you gonna be that hand, that wand, that ace of wands? I'm trying to be the queen. She's sitting clear and focused, and vision. She know where she going.
Yeah.
This wand know where to direct itself. It knows exactly where it want to create and where at. You know, and you know, like Kel was saying, like with the masculine is external and things we push out. You know, it's time for something new. That's why it's dying. It's time for something new. But we have this, we have this opportunity to sit in power. We have this opportunity to conquer, to win within. Crypto. Black people are creating their own currency. Do you hear me? This is how we went back. We create our own dollar. Not just shop and spend black, but use your own black money. If you want to know somebody that's got their own, a black person that got their own currency, hit me up. Because I definitely know somebody who've already started their own currency. This new money, this new flow. You know, I feel like this is a great June reading.
Yeah.
It's time to use that Gemini air energy. That's another thing. Like this Gemini season, baby.
Gemini, when we going through the third house, that's talking about your surroundings. That's familiar to you and not familiar, and your communications with your surroundings.
And what's Gemini also? That's air.
Air, Mercury.
That's air. Time to master them thoughts. Time to communicate. What you say?
Thoughts.
It's time to speak out. It's time to speak out. It's time to see that ambition. It's time to put forth that, you know, those thoughts, manifest those thoughts.
So we can get through this month and go to July, and we will be back for July for our next divine and feminine and divine masculine reading.
Yes.
So all y'all tune in.
So for some advice, what's some advice we can give as far as my divine feminine? My advice to you is to, you know, get out and get inspired and get back in tune to who you are, you know, who you truly are. There's a lot of things that can be clouding that right now or confusing that right now, but now more than ever is the time to tap into your true self.
And your spirituality.
Yeah, too. That may, and I was about to get into, that may be tapping into your ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Learning about them, because that's a part of you in some type of way. You know, seeing how they did certain things or their ways of doing certain things to spark and discover things about you, you know, a new side of you.
And guys, man, y'all already know, like I said, this is the Emperor. If y'all can see, this man is holding an ankh in there. That's definitely the balance of the feminine and masculine, if you don't know. Like I said, anything dealing with death, that's definitely dealing with feminine natures, you know what I'm saying? Definitely transformation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So guys, you know, don't be scared, man. Get into y'all spirituality, get into y'all feminine side. Don't be scared to let go and express what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? So that we can have this new blueprint when July hits, you know what I'm saying? When July hits.
And you are supported. This feminine nature, this divine feminine is here for grand support.
Support.
Tap into your feminine nature. Talk to your divine feminine. Honor her. Ask her for help.
Facts.
Talk. Speak up. Emperor. That doesn't make you weak. That make you strong. Cause she ready. She wanna talk to you. She clear about it. She knows. She got the vision. You ready to push it out. You ready to push it out, divine masculine.
Yeah. So this has been our reading. We want to shout out to all the protesters out there that's fighting for justice.
Yes. Be
and
safe.
Be safe out there,
stay
man.
Dangerous.
Stay dangerous. There are people out here that are agents. Don't be scared to record these people, expose these people, put them on camera, and let the people know, man, this is not what we about. You know what I'm saying? And now, if you, like I said, you want to get more specific in the details, go watch Young Pharaoh's video, and he's going to tell you exactly who those people are. You know what I'm saying? But this has been a great reading.
We will be back in July.
We will be back for July for our next Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. Until then, we'll have a couple more videos, you know what I'm saying, throughout the month.
I'm cooking up some stuff.
Yeah.
Kale cooking up some stuff.
Welcome Your Late EP out right now on Spotify, iTunes, and everywhere else, you know what I'm saying. Look out for my vlog coming soon, you know what I'm saying. Cito World is my channel. You can follow me at Cito World. Like, subscribe, and comment. We love to see in the comments, man.
What you think? Yeah,
think.
if it resonate, like what you feeling, like how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to tell y'all how to feel or telling you about yourself. You know, this is here for divine guidance. If it resonates with you, please shout out. You know, if you have your own views, you want to talk, chop it up, collab, whatever, you know, let us know. But like Kale said, you know, he working on his vlogs or whatever. I most definitely got some stuff that I'm cooking up. Welcome Your Late is out, the hottest shit out right now. Not being biased, is fitting for the times, for sure, for sure. It's my favorite project out right now.
Spiritually programmed, you know what I'm saying, so you can be in the best state of being that you need to be in right now during this moment.
Yeah.
Y'all go cop that, man. I'm Kales.
I'm Jess, and this is the Lover Guidance, and we're out.
It's too late to find out. You know that you mine now. It's too late to find out. You know that you mine now. It's too late to find out.